Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Lost Odyssey. I'm the Mysterious JG. I hit record just a little bit later than I meant to, so we're missing the very beginning of this soft, gentle menu or map music because I was checking an email between videos and having this music playing in the background, and realized I needed to talk and vamp here a bit because I want this music to play through all the way once because it's interesting. It it's going in a direction that I wasn't expecting. But see, we had the main melody, and now there's a little harmony part that kicks in on the second play of the theme. Oh, and you have a little like background. It's definitely picking up a little bit. See, it just starts out a very simple melody, and then kind of a little bit gets added as it plays through on a second pass. And if you already know this menu music, then you probably know why I'm already just like, shit, we gotta listen to this. Because if I don't miss my guess, it's about to rock the fuck out. It's like, wait, what? This kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah, just like the creators of Final Fantasy were like, oh, we just got done playing Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, and we figure we'll show those guys how to rock. Now the game's not rock as much as Metal Gear Revengeance rocks. Because Metal Gear Revengeance has, I don't know, one of the most endearingly silly soundtracks ever. This game definitely decided it was just gonna start rocking out. And there's nothing happening in the story that's that dramatic right now. I'm sorry, there just isn't. Anyway, let's travel to... Oh, it's Indiana Jones travel rules. We're just going to have a little dotted path, and... It's not a bad travel effect, but... They've moved kind of away from the old school, like... I like the games, the old-fashioned games, where you move around on the map in... you move around on the overworld, and then you zoom in on towns, but... This game can't be bothered.
I just gotta follow him. This is like a death march. Hey, we gotta get through that.
What?
There's no road.
Pull yourself together. If this is all it takes to wear you out, we're in trouble.
Well, I'm hungover, lady.
Once we get through here, there's the Ypsilon range.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize he was going to say that. I shouldn't have talked over him saying, well, I don't get worn out in bed, because that was so fucking foul and, like, not necessary at all.
Those mountains are steep and rugged. The weather is
like me and my dick, it's rugged.
Since the ground is unstable,
Steep penis doesn't wear out.
Of course.
Watch out for snakes.
To see you take a tumble into the canyon before we see any rocks doing it.
Yeah, funny. You know, Lord Gongora was saying you have a problem with your memory, right? I mean,
do you think it would help if I kicked you in the cooch? Oh,
of course,
wait.
You know you shave your legs every day and you pluck your eyebrows, and you owe me money, so I'm confused. You sure you really don't remember?
You remember leg shaving technology?
My body remembers.
What?
What?
There was a time when I used to rush through here. I was a pirate, and supposedly I also went through these mountains.
On my pirate ship, it traveled
is.
through mountains.
I don't have any answers.
Are you sure you weren't a privateer? That's very different from a pirate, I'll have you know.
Huh.
You know, I'm an ass pirate.
What about you?
I don't wear out in bed.
You once were? No. Nothing?
Well, there was this little girl with a flat chest who died. Also, I had a daughter who died. But at least one of those memories is optional, so I guess I'm never going to refer to any of them in-game.
Well, since you're so upbeat and happy, I doubt if anyone will remember you.
That's not very nice.
Oh?
My body also remembers.
How to murder you.
How so?
Just that it was painful.
There's a good
If I happen to
sad
remember,
theme in this game that I
my
do
past
remember.
didn't amount to much. And I think it's probably better to have never remembered.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Kaim,
Is that sarcasm? I can't
there's no
even
need
tell.
to rush it. Your memories will come back gradually.
No, they won't. Why
And
would
they're
you say
not
that?
all bad.
How would
What?
you know that?
No breaks?
We
Would you-
just had one.
Yeah, that was. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
how about some water? A little fruit? How about a foot massage? My feet don't stink. Kaim, you up for that? Hello?
Wait, he wants Kime to give him a foot massage? What is his deal? What? What is going on with this guy? All right, so Jensen continues to be terrible, but he wants a foot massage because his feet don't stink. I talked over the most important line. So that whole thing, we found out about how Seth has memories. Her body has memories. She remembers that she was a pirate in this forest. I made lame jokes about how you can't be a pirate if it's not in the sea, and pirates and privateers and blah, blah, blah. But no, she has some kind of memory, and it seems like it's not entirely unpleasant of being like a renegade rogue and hanging out in the forest. Kime has memories of pain, and he doesn't want to remember because he thinks he has an instinctive sense that his life is tragic and that it's all pointless and terrible. But the most important line in that whole section is definitely Jensen saying, "Hey, I don't get tired in bed." He wants everybody to know that he's got the big one. He truly is the vermin of this game. All right. Just in case it affects any of the tutorials, let's go ahead and equip... yeah, so we're going to get some combat tutorials here. There's items that we can be gathering. I'm not too worried about them right now. We do need to... It's a heck of an action pose there. Are you going to give us a tutorial now? Yeah, okay, so we have our first fights where there's no tutorial. Now suddenly we're going to get a tutorial in a battle that's just as easy or easier than the fight we had at the beginning of the game. Although this time there won't be... Apparently there was mages who would have cast heal on us if we did get in trouble last time. Or life on us, rather. Hey, look, the enemy's got a little formation going. In a formation, the front row provides a defense... Wait, is he talking? His lips aren't moving. In a formation, the front row provides a defense wall for the back row, so any damage inflicted on the enemy's back row is reduced. But that doesn't mean the people in the back row aren't sexually proficient. This game, it's way over the top with, like, everybody's got... It's turn-based, so combat can go really slow. You can sit here on the menu for a long time. So to find interesting things to do, you got a lot of camera movement that goes on when you're sitting on the screen. Like, I see what they're going for, but they actually make it worse. Like, because Kime, like, actually kind of adjusts his hair and scratches his head. You got Jensen dusting himself off. Some of these things to make the party members feel more alive. The Kilolan guys saluting, like, it just highlights how silly it is that no one's moving. You can see how tight the front row's defense is with this. Guard condition Gook. The gauge on the upper left-hand corner of the screen indicates the enemy's guard condition Gook. The gauge on the upper right indicates allies' guard condition, not Gook. Guard condition is made up of the total HP of the front row. By attacking the enemies in the front row, you can reduce their guard condition. Easy enough, right? Get rid of the enemies in the front row, and the back row will start losing their defense. Oh. Hey, that's not bad at all, even though JG forgot to do the ring thing. See how the guard condition has gone down? The higher the guard condition, the less damage you can cause to the enemies in the back row. When the guard condition reaches 0, any damage inflicted will no longer be reduced. I'll be in the back, so guard me well, alright? So he didn't attack at all. Oh, look, now they're casting a spell. Here's a little hint for you. See the action order display at the bottom? Well, you punched out the guy who was trying to cast a spell, right? That extended the amount of time he needs to pull the spell off. It's called casting interference. If you manage to cause enough interference, you can even keep the spell from popping off at the next turn. Well, enough talk, I'd say. Let's take care of this rabble. See, Jensen, who's only able to attack in this tutorial battle, does terrible damage because he's our mage. But we got 2 spa and no gold, because this was a special plot battle, I guess. Let's view the spell tutorial. Why wouldn't we do that? Spells can be brought in stores, or learned by raising your level. Merely acquiring a spell does not mean you can use it. Spells can only be used when you equip the skills needed for the spell in question. Use the menu to view the list of spells you've learned in the spell book. This will also display the MP required casting time, in which characters can use each magic. The alphabetic letters represent the casting speed within 1 turn. 5 is the fastest, and it will go slower from A to H. The number represents how many turns are required before the spell takes effect. We will not view the tutorial again. Basically, Kime sucks at magic, Seth is okay at magic, Jensen is the mage. I want to feel like this is about as... What? It's about as far as I think I got off screen. I started seeing stuff that looked like it might trigger a scene and backed off. Cliffhanger, I think, can poison you. This guy's in the back row. I think magic doesn't care about row defense. I think these guys are earth element, which is weak against wind. I think. Well, damage up, I think, indicates that I was correct in that. Doesn't look like I can multi-target anything. Ow. Okay. Oh. Oh, I should try to steal. Well, it doesn't matter because we're not sticking with this reality anyway.
Phew. That was a close one.
Oh, look at all them items. Kame learned steel, Seth learned steel, and Jensen learned level 2 black magic. Yeah, I don't know how far ahead I want to run before I just decide.
Like you want, you got it.
Bitches. I guess I just want to run ahead a little to make sure there's no tutorials that I've forgotten about that we're going to miss. This ultimate attack. Crashing into you. And at this point, all enemies seem to take 2 physical attacks to defeat. Was it close? Didn't seem that close. Oh, can't actually use it from that screen. See, what I'm not sure is if there's spells that some characters can never learn, even if they get the, quote, skill. So I'm not bothering to go through a menu to get them learning new skills, but in theory, Kaim and Seth could be learning these, like, level 1 black and white magic skills. Let's go to the next screen. And we'll go a little ways up from there. Just to see. See, we're near a mountain hut.
You want a piece of me?
Come and get me. I'll be at the fall brawl at the war games. These guys sure do look dangerous, huh? I want to see steel work at least. Well, you know what? We'll be stealing like crazy throughout this game. It's the only way to get certain moderate amount of random elemental on all enemies. Just want to see if it targets more than one enemy or not, because it says all enemies, but then it makes you pick a target. Let's see if it hits just one guy or if it hits 2 guys. Ow, Rex to the face. Then we gotta see if he even gets it off. Actually, she just kills this thing here. We don't even get to find out if it targeted more than one enemy. I do like that he stopped to check his pants there after that combat. After that powerful spell.
There's no rhyme or reason to battle.
Battle is just a nonsense and a chaos. There's no point in watching any of the tutorials or trying to figure out this game's systems. Alright. Pretty sure this is where I got to before I was like deciding to back off in case of unlocking additional cinematics. So that should be everything. Now we don't want to load saved game, we want to load. Because loading saved game will load our last saved game. Loading will not. So I don't feel like I did a crazy amount of leveling. But the time seemed pretty high, because I think at one point I left it. I thought it was paused where the timer wasn't counting, and the time was counting while I was watching something. But we got 4 levels. Like, grinding for 4 levels at this point, I don't know, that doesn't sound crazy. But we do have... I mean, the main thing is that, like... Kaim and... he's learned all the skills that it's possible to learn at this point, and so has Seth. So I made them both immune to poison. I gave them both level 1 white magic and steel. He's got crisis defense boost. She's got crisis attack boost. And we made Jensen immune to poison. Because that seemed like a thing to give everybody immunity to. Now... we've got 14 seeds. I'm wondering now if I made a couple of rings off screen. We've got a beast ring, which inflicts significant damage on beasts. We got an aim ring, which does flyers. I do have a thief's bracelet, but now I'm like not sure why. I don't think equipping it makes you better at stealing. There was something called like skill slot seeds or something, and I guess that when you get one, you just get another skill slot. Otherwise, I'm not sure what determines how many we have, because you can get more than 3 over the course of the game. Anyway. So yeah, there's stuff to be checking around here that I wasn't using. Ooh, we got ground. The ground and pound spell. I don't think I'd realize that some of the stuff that's here is as valuable as it is. I need to. Sorry to hate to say this, but I gotta get the fact back up. I have to switch glasses. My eyes are so fucking bad at this point. I've got glasses, like, if I wore my distance glasses that makes the TV nice and sharp, I could not read my screen on my laptop. Whereas if I wear the glasses that make my laptop sharp, I can read the screen, it's just a bit fuzzy. But it is that bad, guys. Yeah, there's really only one alternative to getting old, and I'm not into that either. Anyway, okay. Black magic, there's wind seal leaf. We just basically want to keep an eye out for trees that we can interact with, I guess. Two wind seal leaves. It looks like we're doing it in order, so there should be a key seed up here someplace. It's a frustrating idea, too, that there'd be key seeds you would miss because of... Oh, it's random tree that you gotta interact with that's got a key seed leaf in it. Or key seed, rather. But we do seem to be going in the right order, so there should be a healing, medicine, a magma fragment, and then there's pots up there.
If it's a fight you want, you got it.
The items that you use for, like, making, the items that you use, excuse me, for making, rings seem to be enemy drops, or maybe steals. I'm not even sure sometimes. He's actually got a rig now, which is why he was able to do 38 damage! Everybody's got steel. We might as well have chance in using it since this damage sucks. Oh. This 4 levels means he took 67 damage instead of the 70 he might have taken otherwise.
It's not in my nature to lose.
I'm a sore loser. Slot seed obtained. Do they suddenly all have more slots? Is that the first one I've gotten? I thought I'd gotten slot seeds before. Maybe I used them off screen and just forgot about it. Well, I mean, as far as I can remember, these two characters remain in the party for pretty much the rest of the game. We'll have a little bit of like switching about what parties are available at different points in the story, but I mean, Kaim is the main character. Don't think there's ever a battle in the game that doesn't have Kaim in it, unless it's like one or two plot point battles that I'm just forgetting. Okay. I missed healing medicine and magma fragment, which is probably not the end of the world. But here's where the world map is useful. 2 antidotes. It's an amusing little anecdote. The Knight's Code. You could buy those, couldn't you? Oh no, apparently not, because it's got stand ready. The dead stand ready. Alright, so somewhere in this area, we missed some stuff. But annoyingly, these are all interactable now. They just won't have anything in them. Alright. It's possible I already hit them along the way. And I don't... Yeah, these weren't that important. When I was trying to grind off screen, the seemingly low encounter rate here was a little bit annoying, but... Do these, birds and deer say prayers? Do we know? The thing you get from stealing from the birds allows you to build rings that make you good at killing the birds, so... Right? Although actually, I think you get those as item drops. I feel like I'm stealing healing medicines. Each enemy only has one thing to steal, which is nice. It's not Final Fantasy IX rules, so you gotta steal 800 times to get all the items away from a boss.
Like taking candy from a baby.
A baby that we murdered for no reason. Well, I guess the animals that attack us, they're monsters. We were told that as a thing that is happening in this world, monsters are attacking people. Creatures are being turned into monsters by the Magitech armor, weather, whatever the fuck's going on. Oh, this is a healing medicine? Oh, never mind. This area up here counts as being part of the... Oh. Well. It's almost like a searchable map. I feel like I'm in a secret area over here. But secret and worthless. Hey, check it out. You can go around the side of this place. Does this take me back to, Yeah, okay. Neat. So... It pays to look at the navigation, except that nothing actually came of that.
This does not look good.
I don't know, graphics are pretty good for an Xbox 360. Let's try stealing from a different enemy. You are gonna get... Oh wow, you got a lot of defense. I knew that that whole wall thing would protect it somewhat. I don't think I realized quite how good it would be. Ow. Yeah, but it's just healing medicine. I feel like one of the frustrating things about stealing in this game was that I'd come off playing games like Final Fantasy IX where it's really important. I feel like in this game, most of the stuff that you get, other than just healing items as drops and steals, are things you use to build rings. And some of the rings I wanted to build are the ones that, you know, help you steal. So there comes a point where, like, what's the point? Alright, we may have missed, like, a magma thingies. But this is near mountain hut. Ram trees for magma fragments, key seed. So we gotta find the keys, 2 key seeds for sure. And there's a white magic barricade. You look like a rammable kind of tree. 2 magma fragments. Okay. See, this looks like I should be able to kick this down the cliff and it'll do something in the story.
This does not look good.
I know when you steal from these guys, you just end up getting, well, see, they are all flashing, but if I hit ground, only one flashes. So Prism... probably does hit more than one enemy, but it still makes you target one for some reason. What these things are is never explained. They're like the cute little mascot enemies. But there's like different colored versions throughout the game. At one point I think I thought these seeds were related to them in some kind of way. Casting the spell is a waste of our magic. It looks like we'll kill these guys before I use it anyway, so that's fine. If you take long enough, they summon another party member who's like a mage, but I've never seen them do anything except cast defensive spells on themselves. Doesn't that look like we should be able to kick it over? Ah. Okay, suddenly, encounters constantly. Oh yeah! I don't get tired in bed. Who told you I did? Well, we're immune from poison, so the one thing that the one enemy in this party that could be threatening has is poison. So you'll see poison at some point. Maybe when we inflict it on an enemy. So, I just forgot he had a ring. Oh, but it's okay, because Kym had left his barely alive. Now, what I haven't really quite figured out, because I wasn't paying enough attention, was whether if we steal from stuff, does it then not drop an item? Some games have that mechanic, and you need to make sure not to steal less valuable items than you could get by just, you know, getting the item drops instead. Alright, so at this point, I'm pretty much finding items in the order that I was told to expect to by Split Tracky the Dork Infinity. Barricade obtained, okay. Flare bomb. So there's another key seed, and then there's like windseal leaves and whetstones. Like, we gotta find the key seed. The other stuff that's here is just kind of, it's nice if we find it. 2 whetstones. I guess I already came. Oh. Alright. So there's like the wind seal leaves, which I think give you wind attack and is presumably on something at the end of this pathway. Yeah, but this is our first proper adventuring dungeon area of the game is a forest. So our P-DGC rather, our Paguk is our max hit points divided by 4. And as you get knocked down from level 4 to 3 to 2 to 1, you have less defense on our mage in the back row. I guess I want to steal to see if he even affects enemies dropping stuff. But I don't really know for sure that I'd be able to tell. That guy sucks to no damage. This is how awesome Kime is. He's got the immortal power to no-sell. Yeah, see, I don't know what to think of that anyway, because it was, I do know you can only steal 1 item, though. It'll say it doesn't have anything if you try to steal again. I want to say there's a reaction, there's a black belt style item that means you attack, you counterattack when you are physically attacked, because I want to say I've seen Seth's dodge pose followed by her smacking an enemy in the face before. I think I remember that.
That was a close one.
Oh, it sure was. Whetstone, Sharp Beak, Beast Horn. The problem is I don't know what the Kakolam would have dropped now that I think about it, so... I think it's time to call it a video here pretty soon. Okay, there's nothing here. Let's call it a video. Wait, damn it, I keep messing up my timer. I think it's time to call it a video, and I switched back and forth and lost the timer. And, ooh, it is well past time to call it a video. All right, when we come back next time, might have to let it go a little short because I got screwed up with the timer and we went way long. But we'll be back looking for more treasure and loots and hopefully finding a place to save in this forest. Thanks for watching.